Alright boys, I'm going to be your host today and Lux is going to be the co-host for today. So we have Minions versus LDL. Now this is going to be a very good game. There's some very talented players that I'm seeing here in the lineup. Let's just take a look at some of them. Let's just take a look at some of the players. So we have Norfey. From what I've heard is a very good IGL. David Speckham, another good player that I've heard. Interludes, Jackie, Tyler, Shay, Hulu, everyone is so good. There it is. That is Team Minions. Now let's move on to Team LDL. We have B. Kyron, another name that has been out there. We have Skits, another great player whose name is out there. Madaraya, Lunar. This is another great team to start off with as well. We have Harvey, we have Lias, we have Unsert, we have Zachariah and Skit SF. This is going to be a very great game. Now, let's get into the map bans, shall we? Let's see what both teams have decided to play and what both teams have decided not to play. So Minions have started out with picking Lair, and they have attack to start off with. LDL followed that up by banning Clubhouse. Now, a great map I love to play, and I know Lux, you also love to play that map. It's a very good map, but it does get overplayed quite a lot, so I can see why they have banned it. Maybe it's not their strong half. Now, Minions have banned Bank. Don't know about you, but I hate playing that map, so I'm really strong with that ban. Then we have LDL picking Night Haven. Now this is, in my opinion, the best map in the game. They do start off on attack, but if they can get at least a 3-3 split, they can 100% bring this back on defense. It's a very good defender-sided map. Then we have Minions banning Border. Now, I used to love this map, but Ranked has ruined it for me. I don't know about you, Lux, but this map is getting to me.
Border is called the Wallbang map. That map is...
Yeah.
So, I don't know, I just fell out of love with that map.
Yeah, no,
it was good, and then, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm also with you on that. And then we got LDL banning Skyscraper. I mean, it's a mid-map. I can understand them banning it. Fair enough. Then we have Minions picking Chalet. Now, they have defense as well. It's a very good strategic map. I just personally don't like it that much. Then we have LDL attacking on Cafe. Now, Cafe is just window central. And then we have Minions picking Consulate for the map decider. Now let's head into the predictions. Let's see what the community has voted on who they think is going to win. It is 100% on Minions at the moment. Now that is a massive favour. That is a massive favourites. Right. First map is going to be Lair. Now, this is a great map if you know how to run strats and you know how to play it. Operational push, very, very strong. You can team that up with a Mav on the breach, get that plant on pillar. It is very powerful, but it is also very good to defend on. It is very balanced in my opinion. There is 3 great sites on this map, even 4 if you can play it. If you can play all 4 sites, then it is very good. It is very good.
This map is definitely higher up on the good maps to play.
100%.
100%.
Especially when it is on these settings as well. Not just a quick game on ranked. It is a longer skill-based. Who can win the most rounds in a longer performing game. Okay, well, let's get into the bans. So, we have a Monty ban, a Blackbeard ban, and an Azami ban. Very strong. And the last ban is going to be Clash, so they really don't want to play with any shields.
Eliminating all the shields.
Clash is very annoying to come up against. I don't know about you, but I hate playing against her.
Oh yeah, bro. Even though there's too many counters in the game against her, that is still a very strong man.
It is, especially for holding operational on that double door. It is very strong to just stop the operational push completely. Okay, now the mirror is in play, so there are some very good strats you can pair up with this mirror. Now you don't really see mirror being able to be played in ranked, but let's see where Madaraya puts his mirrors. Now he, in my opinion, should put one operational and maybe for display hopping. Looks like smoke is extended into an R6. Now this is a very good hold for holding Skybridge. It looks like they're not letting them get any map control here, which is what you've really got to do, especially on a big wide map.
Yep. The problem with a map of this size is how many pushes you can pull off.
Yes, that is true. You can pull off a lot of pushes. You can rotate as well quite easily.
Yep.
Okay, let's see these mirrors. He's still deciding where to put his second one. He's put one in storage at the moment.
Yeah.
He might be putting the second one.
mirror.
He might be putting it on R6.
Yep. I do not hate that.
Okay, that's fair enough. That's really going to help the smoke when he has to push back. If he has to push back, that's really going to help the smoke defend R6 room. Okay, let's see where Northey is going with his blitz. Now, this is a very good cam spot. He just missed it.
Yeah.
He's still going for it.
That might cost him a drone.
Yeah, and a minute on the scoreboard at the moment.
Yep.
Okay, it's still a very good cam.
Spot.
All that for Melusi to get it. Okay, let's see what Flores is joining. Getting all this util, getting these Melusis off. I love it. Now, this is why Flores is probably one of the best attackers in the game. He can get rid of, like, so much gadgets. 2 flashes,
Never
amazing
played an aggressive
gun.
angle on that Twitch.
Looking for a first pick by the seams of things.
Does seem that way.
Now let's see, they're playing it really slow. They're going to use the full 3 minutes here. They're going to play the full 3 minutes here, which is very good in tactical.
That's the red thing on Melusi.
Now this is why Flores is amazing. Got rid of all the Melusis.
There's the blitz. There's the Melusi down. That is just beautiful.
That brings it to a 5v3. They have a lot of map control now. Bandit is going to trick this wall. It's a 5v2. They know Bandit is on the pillar.
Yep.
C4 in pocket still.
Smoke go out. That's the last C4.
That does no damage to the blitz.
Smoke has still 2 smokes in his pocket. Another smoke.
Kyron's in trouble here. Kyron's in a lot of trouble here. He's stuck behind Master off this desk.
Yep.
Trigger discipline.
And they know
misses the shot. Twitch on the DMR here.
5v1.
Smoke can't do anything. Very well played by Minions.
That was huge.
Minions take the first rounds. Beautiful. They used the full 3 minutes. It was absolutely lovely watch. This is why using 3 minutes is actually very good in my opinion. You can take them by surprise, you get rid of all their util, and then you make a push. And then look what happens.
Yeah. Kyron playing the Warden to now counter the Blitz. Very, very strong pick.
It is a very strong pick, and he has a C4, one of the best shotguns in the game, and arguably the best gun in the game.
Yep.
Now, they have went basement, however, there's no shields.
Warden decided to extend into
filtration here. Okay, let's see what the attackers are going to plan here after they see they have went basement instead. It seems 4 of them have changed their operators.
Yep.
They have no hard breaches here, which is very surprising for me. It looks like they're going to go for hatch and vert here, maybe go for a hatch drop.
It's just going to be a full top. Oh, Alex Northey deciding to bring the ace. The last second he switches.
He's going on cams straight away, seeing if he can get any intel on these operators here. See where David Speckham is going with his Thatchers. Now these EMPs are very good regardless if you're trying to get a wall or not.
Has a cam on this Mozzie. He knows 2 are playing upstairs.
And that's the first pick from Madaraya.
Dial taking down there. flank denial.
Goyle gets
Alex
slammed
Murphy
off that
with a
window.
refrag.
Well
Huge,
played by
huge
Northey
hit.
there. Okay, Mute is sat on cams and they've not destroyed the default cam outside. So they know they have a buck. Karen might have to play very aggressive here.
Warden is playing, I don't know, maybe a too aggressive angle on filtration.
That drone hole peak is actually insane.
Oh yeah. Not many people know about that.
I did not know about that, I can tell you that. Now they're really going to hold the vert off here because they need to do it as long as possible. Here's the buck. Free fires into it. Buck is 1 HP. No goggles on.
Put his goggles on. Playing close shotgun.
See what North is doing. North is getting rid of some mute jammers and popping some goyos.
Hard breach goes down.
They're
back up
on first floor.
Mozzie has a cab on vert, looking at the buck.
That is very powerful since Legion is going to try and retake first floor back. They are all on first floor, so this is going to be very hard. Even if he gets 1 or 2 picks here, this can be insanely powerful. Okay, Legion's playing very passive here. He might need to make some distance. Northey is going to maybe try to get filtration wall. He only has 1 charge left though. So he's going to have to make this maybe a crouchable rotate.
They might look for a plant here off the vert.
Okay, put that A charge a bit high. Maybe Northey's going to go for a playoff here. David Speckham putting a claymore on that drone hole. That could be very powerful. C4's out and it kills Northey.
There's the A charge.
Gets that refrag.
That should knows the position of Mozzie.
Oh, wow. That is unlucky. He tried to make the play. It nearly worked. They have 15 seconds left on the clock.
Oh my god.
And that's back down to a 2v2.
Ramley's in a 1v1 against Smoke.
Ramley's is the 1v1. He's got his skeleton key out and he doesn't make it, unfortunately.
Very, very well played from the defenders.
Well played by LDL. Well played by LDL.
They needed that.
They really did need that. And I bet they're thankful they went bottom floor that round.
Oh yeah, 100% they are.
Now let's see what their plan is, because when they went top floor, they got absolutely destroyed.
They did.
Let's
the
see
sentry
what
coming out. I do like that.
This might just be for a lot more util.
Sentry, in my opinion, is very underrated.
I mean, yeah, he's got a pretty decent gun. He's got shield and a C4 which is very good because he can put the shield top main, exactly how he's doing. And then he's got a C4 to play off in case he needs to use it. And he's also got a shotgun for rotates.
No mirror this round. I don't know how I feel about that.
See, on the first round, they didn't really need to encounter the mirrors because they just came from main side and operational, and none of the mirrors were there. So maybe mirror was a bit of a useless op.
Yeah, I feel that.
Okay, the attackers are down to 3 drones at the moment. Okay, Goyle is currently rolling on the first floor. Maybe thinking
No
they're gonna
Warden. No Warden. And Alex Northey is on the blitz again.
They do have a Brava though, but there's no Melissa. Brava still has a very good gun.
Oh, 100%. Maybe for them default cameras.
To be fair, that can be very good still. If they don't realise
There's a
that
bad
camera's
off the
gone.
main stairs.
That Shade doing his wonders on Flores once again. Flores is always a good pick.
Perfectly got a cam on the Goyo. He knows where Goyo is.
He might be able to solo take him. He can take him in his ones if he gets a teammate to sit on a cam real quick.
Yep.
He's gonna leave him.
And that's what he's doing. Yep.
Oh no, he's gonna take him from the other angle.
I do like this play.
He's gonna have to find him here. He doesn't know where he is. The Goyo ran away.
Goyo,
They're gonna try pinch.
Unscathed.
They're gonna try pinch on first floor. They need to do a bottom down by the seams of things.
Legion has now joined Goyo on the bottom floor. Smoke looking down the hatch.
North drone in this lobby. Now he knows there's 2 down there, and they really want to get rid of both of them before they can do a main take again.
A minute 30 down.
He's gonna go for a smoke. Maybe just run up main here.
Yep.
He's gonna take main.
Perfect.
He's gonna take his ones with Melusi.
No.
Doesn't make it. That is very good
The
util by
Gumai fucks him
Legion.
over.
The attackers are gonna have to play very aggressive.
Oh.
There's 1 minute left.
That is a beautiful pick on Legion from Thatcher. Thatcher is now holding an angle, well as Brava.
They're gonna have to try and get this pillar wall open. And 1 ace charge gets destroyed.
There's a Goyo down.
There's 0 ace charges
Beautiful
left.
pick from Flores.
They can only enter doorways now. There's 2 C4s in the team left.
Knows where Bandit is. Takes a shot at Bandit. Sentry kills the Thatcher, but then Flores is there to take the refrag.
That Goyle may have saved them this round.
It just depends how they play off that Goyo.
Flores is outside with 25 seconds left.
Yep.
He's just going to come into operational here.
You know where both of them are. 1 bathroom, 1 pillar.
Now Smoke is holding a very good position here.
Yep. There's
Oh,
a
and
smoke
he
down.
doesn't hear.
Flores is out
3v1.
on ace. That is beautiful.
That is beautiful for Minions. I really thought it was over for them.
That is beautiful.
I thought it was over for the attackers there. I did really not think they were going to get that. They had no walls open. They had to push for doorways. But that just proves, even with all that, you can still win a round. Now they're going to have to go there again. And they're really going to have to think about what to do differently. They might need to bring a mute for the Flores. They've brung a Flores every round. And there it is. There it is. However, there's no bandit this time. So they cannot bandit trick the pillar wall. Let's just see where mute places his jammers. He's put one down in the bottom main.
That's very, very good.
It is, and he's popping the
Especially
hatch
for the
there.
blitz. He's just going to try and cut off this blitz.
Cutting off this blitz could be the play, because the blitz has probably been one of the biggest scares here.
Oh, 100%.
It's not easy fighting a shield.
No.
It's really not easy fighting a shield.
They have nothing to take that shield down on main.
They really don't. They're gonna do
They might have sense grenades.
They are going to do a sense grim push
Oh,
plant. This is going to be very good to watch, because when this gets
100%.
executed correctly, it is insanely hard to defend against. They're going to take it nice and slow, try and get util off, drone everyone, maybe get a couple
Blitz
picks.
has already entered Skybridge.
He's going to take this nice and fast.
There's 1 set of barbed wire gone. Sentry moves his shield towards Skybridge.
Going to do a full Skybridge now. They're going to go try an R6 plant.
They've got a yellow ping on a guy below. Blitz is hunting this guy below.
Yes, and he might get this kill due to the Grim and the Blitz.
Yep.
He's accepted
Flashed him
fate.
for the buck.
That is a very
amazing.
well pinch. That pinch was just beautiful to see. If they can get an R6 here, this is a great plant. This is a great plant. Just needs someone to make an entry here. Doc stimming himself. C4 nearly taking the refrag out. Northie bouncing the smoke back. That was insane.
That is so lucky from the smoke.
And he makes his way into R6. He's given a false ping here though. Not a very good ping there. Smoke is playing in server. Buck is bucking everything. Buck is just going to play below and wait for the plant here.
He takes down the blitz.
And they're in sight now. Sense is going for the plant. One off of it. He's going for the kill.
There's a 1 down. And there's
Well played.
Oh my god, that is such a
And
good
they
round.
take it 3-1 to Minions. Now Shay's going 8-1 within 4 rounds. That is very, very good. Now Minions are playing this a lot better than LDL.
They are.
They really need to do something, but at least they can go back down to basement. They won their rounds basement. Let's see if they can win again basement. They do have that warden again. That might be their win factor. Okay, Mozzie is just going to hold top floor, try to get all their drones, not let them drone out, keep Vert, because last time they just let them take Vert, and they really cannot let that happen again. If they take Vert, it can be game over. Vert on this site is probably one of the scariest sites to have Vert control on, in my opinion. Okay. Let's see Madaraya roaming here. Looks like he's just going to hold down this side of the map. And it's going to be very powerful unless they go for a full Vert and take him out. Okay, playing it a bit slow here. Northfate is on striker. Gonna take out lobby doors, ghost pressure, and then this is lovely. People forget ghost pressure in this game is huge. Absolutely huge. He's gonna be worrying about that doorway. And he has to.
Yep. That is an angle they can make a playoff. They most likely will make the playoff angle.
See, Ram needs to make an entry and get...
Knows where the Skyo is. Sentry's been picked off. Sentry knows where the Skyo's location is. Sees the Skyo, free fires him, downs him, but he does not know that that Skyo is down.
They're still worrying about this Skyo here.
There is no doc to save his dead. Charger being played.
He might be able to crawl to safety.
But got the refrag.
Twitch is going to try and make an entrance into this single door here. This is going to be a very risky play.
There's the guy
she cannot challenge that shotgun. No, she knows she cannot.
No.
That's her foot.
Sees his foot. Just moved. More than 1 HP.
Harvey's still first floor. He can really take this upside down.
They don't know he's flanking. Might pick off the Ram.
Gets that Ram.
Gets picked off.
Gonna go for a C4.
Another C4. Misses the C4. 3v3 situation. Nomad
Air
goes
jab
off.
is gone. 3v3, 55 seconds left.
Ace
no more
knows where
Vert to
Mozzie
be
is
made.
now. He's gonna go for a pinch. There's the Mozzie. That is the refrag.
Really need this mute gun though, because he cannot hold this.
The last one
down.
is mute, and they know his position.
Twitch is just gonna stay here, really. Mute is in a sticky position. Well done. Well
mute.
done. Another great round by Minions. Another great round. LDL are really gonna have to bring something out of their pocket here. They have defense on lair, and they are 4-1 down. This is going to be scary for them. Because attacking can be hard. Attacking can be very hard here. Let's see what the play is. They're going to go basement once again.
The Capital.
Yeah, no, we're going on the Capital. It's an interesting pick. Let's see how this can be played.
The Gaio, the Mozzie again. The Mozzie has been so strong. The Valkyrie for them Vert players.
Madaraya has BP on. They have 0 barbed wire.
3 C4s in play.
3 C4s is very handy when they are a very Vert team. They literally keep on going for Vert here.
100%. Mozzie misses a pass on the drone.
Now, I love the Grim pick here.
Oh,
this lineup
is such a great pick.
This lineup, they should take Vert with no problems. They have map
100%.
control, they have flanks, they have vert, they have a striker. They can do everything here. If they execute this well, this is going to be an amazing push.
I'm very surprised to not see a Cade pick for the Hatchet.
Yeah, that is an interesting one, although they have no hard breaches. Grim's on the EMPs.
A striker does have hard breaches.
Oh, he does actually.
Yep. He knows where Doc is. He's going to play the aggressive.
He's going to play
hard
the
breach goes down.
He should have saved both.
He should have. I do not mind that hard breach.
But that allows him to jump for this whole doorway now.
Doc can ramp in a gunfight. He sees where Doc is. He's playing very aggressive on the start. Takes down the Doc.
Double swung.
One bout come down. This is very huge for the attackers
needs to
right
get
now.
in now. They have vert control. They need to hold down this hallway
There's the
so
main
Shay
hatch.
can get in.
There's the main hatch getting opened. That's followed by a breach in charge. Sees the C4. Misses the C4. Kyron gets a pick.
Minute 30 left and there's no vert down yet. Here we go. Here's some vert getting played right now. Grim is going to try and take this spot. He's going to enter. He's going to make an entry here. This is really going to pitch them in a hard position. That is bad timing. He just unswinged.
2v4 situation right now.
2v4 and one is on vert. This might be a loss here.
2 at first floor.
They might take 2-4 split here. Warden playing very aggressive here, 45 seconds left. Desperately trying to make this go to a 4v1 right now.
Hops infiltration. Absolute beams one.
And he's wallbanged him.
Falls the Nomad. 30 seconds in a 1v4 situation.
Now, it's possible to clutch this.
C4 ripped. C4 thrown.
Needs to make a decision.
About the Valkyrie.
15 seconds left. Can't get the pick off there. He knows the round's over with.
Warden's just going to play time.
LDL are going to take this into attack with a 4-2 split. They could have done with a lot better.
Warden still gets that pick.
They could have done better within a 4-2 split, especially having defense first.
100%.
But you know what? Fresh minds, they come into this attack, they're going to do the exact same as what Minion's done to them on attack. They're going to make the plays, they're going to use full 3 minutes, and they're going to bring this back. Let's see if they can bring back map 1. Now, the Fen rear is very powerful on every single side in this game. So Fen rear pick is always good here. Looks like the Fenriers are mainly going to be holding Skybridge sides. We have 2 directly on it. And the attackers look like they're going to go for a Mav maybe on the breach and maybe take operational. This is a very powerful play if they do execute it. A very powerful play. Puts the BP to watch Mez. Now that's a very good BP. Bandit could trick these walls here. There's a boot armor on it, okay. So he doesn't have to worry about the pillar wall.
The Jaeger being picked. Huge, huge pick.
Jaeger can be very good here indeed. Okay, it looks like Mav actually might be going to the main breach. Yes, it looks like they're going to try and execute this. Bandit's on cams. He can maybe pick off this bandit if he's fast. But he's not. He's going to leave it as ghost pressure. could have picked off this bandit who was on cams the whole time. There's no way.
That's just siege timing.
That is siege timing. There is a minute into the round and they not step foot into operational. Smoke is just holding them off here. Northey is holding his stack down well. The IGL of the squad, and he is 4-2 up at the moment. There goes Mute. 3 bodies down within 2 seconds.
A 3v4 situation.
Northey has to play
giving up operational.
Close. Northey has to play close. He is the only one for shotgun.
Tags the bot.
It's not enough. Ace is going to join them with backside here into Skybridge. Madurai going for this BP. Northey's still playing close shotgun in storage right now.
This is such a power position.
Buck is still going below, but he's not bucking the right places. Northey might be able to play a very good round here. Kieran going cams. He goes for the 1 kill, but doesn't know he's around the corner. Takes them to a 3v2.
2v situation.
Bandit does have a C4
40
left.
seconds.
30 seconds, 1 C4. Buck below, so it's a 2v2 on site.
Buck is rotating up the stairs.
Unsert in R6, missing an ace charge. We cannot be missing an ace charge in this situation. He has bomb as well. He really needs to make an entry, and he gets a bandit. Well played.
Teamwork.
Very well played by the both of them.
By beautiful, beautiful teamwork.
Now this is the scoreboard as of now. Shay has not had a kill in a lot of rounds here, but he's still doing his bit for the team. It is now a 4-3 split at the moment. Now LDL really needed that win right then and there. They really needed that. Can they do it again? Let's see, we're going to be holding up top once again. The first Cade of the game. First Cade of the game, and it's going to be upstairs.
I don't hate that, with the Maverick being in play.
100%. This Maverick might be able to just sit on the Mavhose a little bit longer though. He can maybe get a pick or two off of it. And maybe spec him as AFK. Now, one thing is, they only really have... They have 2 trap operators here. Which is good, but it might not hold them off as long as they need them to hold off. It might not. Only 2 Fenrir's being able to be activated at once. I don't know. 2 barbed wire. Might be not enough. It's easy to break through all that. Especially when you have a Bravo. Now Shay is playing reverse. He's playing reverse vert on them. Maybe you're gonna try pick Buck off before he can do anything.
Yep. 100% that's... He doesn't know he's being thrown. Shoots the ace charge off, but takes damage. Was that worth it?
Now weak, and 1 Fenrir is gone now.
Same with 1 ace charge. That's the second ace charge be in place.
He might be looking to K-Trick here. He does have a claw in his pocket.
Buck gets taken down by the Mute. The Mute runs up Sky Stairs.
They have taken over the Mez cam. They have the Mez BP. Very useful. Now Mav's waiting for the perfect time. He's waiting for Unsert to throw an ace charge. Oh, he's going to bait the Cade out. This is very powerful.
Will not know Cade. It's in that position. Gets tagged by the Cade.
Cade shotgun.
50 HP gone down.
That is a lot of damage due to 1 bullet. Can he get the finish on Mav? He's looking for it. Mav decides not to reswing that at the moment. He thinks he should wait on his team. And Cade gets him there. This brings him down to a 5v3.
Shotgun. Jaeger just misses out on the Bravo. That takes the Brav down. Another push is up main.
Pistol in hand.
Pistol. Oh,
not enough.
Fragged.
Ace is still on the roof
taken down
here.
by the striker.
Ace cannot
Just
be
under
on
a
the
minute.
roof here. It's still very winnable. It's going to be a hard fight. If you look at every single one of their positions, they're playing this extremely well. No one's swinging, no one over swinging, waiting for the intel here. They know this can turn around.
Striker
And that's Cade getting the kill. They're attacking him to 1 HP and he's dead. That brings them to 5-3. 2 more rounds for Minions to take map 1.
I knew that Cade shotgun would be a huge play.
Cade shotgun is so powerful. It does so much damage. It is ridiculous. It needs to be nerfed. It really does. It does way too much damage. Now, they're going to go bunks.
Yeah,
and they're going to use the mirror.
I do not hate that one bit.
I do not hate that either. Bunks is a very good site. However, in my opinion, might need a bandit. But
yeah, I see that. I see that.
I think they can work
but
around it.
Depending on the mirror placement, bandit might be useless.
100%.
Unless he places both of the mirrors up the stairs.
I really want to see where he places the mirrors. I've never seen a mirror be played on bunks upstairs. Okay.
I don't mind
display. No, that's very good. That is actually, I can see that.
Especially with the froth.
They just make a lot of line of sights and it's going to be very unplayable for the attackers to take part off of them. Which means they might just have to go for a breach control. All defenders on the 2nd floor. Well, that is Jaeger hopped back up. This could be insane. Going to breach into master here. They could easily take sight without knowing. They actually 100%. Could.
One grenade down.
Ram watches Skybridge here. Knows she can watch her back here while her teammates do the work. Someone has to watch it. Ace is left to watch it and Ace gets the frag!
And Ace. That is beautiful.
That is their frost down. A very good gun off the game. That Ace charge is amazing. And that's one mirror gone. David on this mirror here. Maybe see this person prone on breach. Doesn't get to see him. Northay's been droned out here.
This is the C4.
Northay's dropped hatch here. Gonna play with mute below. Left with mirror up above. Against 3 of them at the moment. Mirror's in a very hard position here. Cannot get the kill on gridlock. And that's so unfortunate. It's a 4v2. There's a minute left. Mirror still has a... Oh, she knows she's surrounding the bathroom.
Oh.
Kyron with the frag! That was an insane kill by Kyron.
That was beautifully executed.
And that is just
so much more.
That wallbag is just very unlucky. And now this is a 5-4 split. Can LDL really bring this back? Can they really bring this back at the moment? It is looking very like it. They're playing more together. In that last round, I can see they're playing as a team now. Beforehand, it looked like they were a bit off of each other, but now they're doing their pushes, they're holding each other's backs, they're droning each other in, they're doing everything perfect now. Like, Smoke and Mute have probably been the favourites on this map. Most picked ops. Most picked ops, yes. Very good shotguns, very good secondaries, C4s, gas canisters, very good operators. No Cade though again. Now,
maybe Cade is useless on bottom floor.
I don't know. It stops him from getting hatched and forcing them to come down a staircase. And Cade's shotgun is just a very good shotgun overall anyway.
Yeah.
It does 75 damage. It is ridiculous.
Definitely my favourite gun.
Yeah, you do love to abuse that gun, to be fair. Now, Gridlock going down to Bunk's breach at the moment. Gonna drone herself in and maybe take out the first floor roamers here. She's just gonna enter here. Okay, I don't know.
Okay.
Alright, let's see how this Ram is doing here. Ram's looking for the full top down. Whereas Gridlock's looking for the first floor down. These feet holes are actually very good.
Yeah, I've just seen them as well. Such a power play, especially for filtration window.
100%. And that's Karen getting the first pick. Minute and 45 left. They really need to make a push here. Their Ram has 3 Ram drones left.
Ace looking for a drone hole peak.
Doesn't matter, right? I know about the Goyle here. And the Goyle's not even looking!
Oh.
Ram really needs her gadget down now.
Yep.
She needs to put 3 of her drones down now.
Oh. They're dropping like flies.
They really are. I cannot believe it's went down to a 4v2 within seconds. He's going to get the res to make it a 5v2. Very good double flash.
Out of filtration.
No way, brings it back to
There
4v2. That was a very good flank by Norfie there.
Yep. That is a huge, huge pick. That Gridlock is fixated on that. Takes the frag on Gridlock.
It's down to 3v2, 39 seconds left. 3v1, but the Goyle is popped. The Goyle is popped on filtration door, so they have to run for a split. And he has got C4 in hand. And that doesn't kill him.
A lot of health down. And get
Kyrin again! What a kill by Kyrin. Well done to bring them to a 5-5 split. That is amazing. Kyrin is becoming more into this game right now. He's coming into this game.
I do not know how that C4 did not connect.
No, neither. He ran into it and then he just didn't die to it. I actually have no clue.
David Speckham opting for the Cade again. Such a huge pick on this map.
It is. And he's doing it on second floor again.
Yep.
They're running the exact same operators. It looks like...
We saw how well it worked first time around.
100%. And Buck has been a fan favourite this map as well.
Oh,
it is very good to take Vert from below. And we've seen it happen when minions were on attack. They played that Buck insanely well when taking R6. Now, can they do the same? We'll see. Bravo is pretty useful here, to be fair. ADSs, Fenriers, a BP, 2 BPs in fact, and default cams. A Bravo pick I love.
Oh yeah. Bravo is very, very good.
She's got a very good gunner as well.
Yep.
Looks like they're going to try to get the first floor roamers maybe again. Kyron's going to make the entry straight away.
No messing about.
Harvey following along with him. Is he going to make the vert straight away? He's going to try and clear this with no drones. No one's droning him either. They're just taking this on full perspective.
There goes the drone.
They know first floor is pretty clear. From their drones, they know they're safe to do what they want to do at the moment.
Brava did get one of the mute jammers. And it was a very good mute jammer at that.
Very surprising when a Brava can take out a mute jammer.
Oh, 100%. Knows he's on the rappel. Sees him. Takes a few shots. Re-peeking, which is very...
This kid is playing a very power position here, trying to K-trick at the exact same time as well.
Yep,
and he gets
one
an
ace
ace charge! He has 2 ace charges left.
Huge.
He knows he can take that. Let's see, Buck is on his drone a bit too much here. We need to take space. We need to get into these gaps so Buck can do his thing.
Goes down. Making the rotation. Looking through the vert the defenders did acquire. Doesn't know there's one right above him. Sees the red thing.
I'm trying to take out the shotgun player.
Behind them. This mute is now stuck in a position.
Unser is in a very sticky one
with
here.
The smoke.
He's going to Thatcher him, but it's not really going to do much.
Oh.
He gets downed! Madrya makes the play!
Takes
Can he also get smoke here?
Oh, Bandit. Fenrir, sorry, taking down the Brava.
Does Northy know about Unser?
Runs back into sight.
They now have R6 control here.
40 seconds left.
Northy still has 2 ace charges.
No smokes. No smokes. He drops the hatch, gets picked from behind.
That is huge.
4v3.
They do need to make a play. 20 seconds left though. They need to make a late play here. Harvest coming up.
1c4 in play. Cade misses. What seemed to be an easy kill.
Tyrant trying to make the play here. Unfortunately, he not frag that out. No way, it's down to a 3v1.
It's a 3v1. He knows where he's planting.
He cannot get this kill off. He really needs it. 7 bullets left. He needs a reload. That is unlucky by Shay.
That was up. Bro,
this
the
comeback.
Are...
The comeback.
Oh my god. I can't believe it, bro.
I thought it was game over. I really did.
Yeah, 100%.
These teams are just really good at attacking. They're taking this map into a very attacker-sided map.
Oh,
heavily.
definitely.
This is a very 50-50 map with me, but they're taking it into a very attacker-sided map here. They're playing this insanely well, and this is what you need to do to turn the tables.
Oh, couldn't agree more.
I'll go for the exact same setup again. They're not trying to switch anything up here. Maybe they're just thinking, I'm losing too many gunfights, let's do the same thing again. But
it almost seems like the attackers, when they were defending, was not warmed up enough. I don't know.
Maybe so, maybe so.
But now they're playing like a team, and it honestly pays off and shows people how well you can play as a team.
It really does. Going to go in the Ash pick from Madrya here. Maybe he's going to be playing as an entry frag this round. Nope. Not.
Yep, changes to the Bravo, which is still a huge pick.
I mean, Bravo done very well last round anyway, to be fair.
No,
get rid of a mute jammer.
Played smoke every single defense on this half. And I do not hate it. Makes the anti-vert again.
It is very good because Buck is going to have to be aware of it the whole time when he's down there. He's got to worry about a hatch, he's got to worry about 2 vert.
Striker makes the entry, Buck's already below. Throws a drone.
They're going to play this nice and slow though, remember. They're not going to overdo this.
100%.
They're going to wait till they can take space. No way, Unser kills him from the drone hole!
Aggressive.
Unser has just killed him from operational drone hole. How are we dying to that, David? No way.
That's arguably the best gun in the game down. And a C4. Only one C4 is in play.
And it's down to a 5v3.
Alex again, playing way too aggressive.
This is for LDL match point.
Tags the Buck.
One has dropped main breach. He hears that, no? And
takes the ace down.
Refrag. That is huge. A
4v1. A 4v1.
There is no way. This might be the greatest. This might be the greatest comeback.
All down to this Fenrir. He sees a laser on the main breach.
There's no way he comes back from this. And he gets the frag.
main
It's a
guy
3v1.
Thatcher has his pistol out. EMPs. Plants off the line.
He knows he has to swing at other people first. And then there we
but
go,
takes
Harvey.
him down.
What a comeback by
Takes him
LDL.
down.
What a amazing comeback from LDL.
That was a beautiful, beautiful watch for map 1.
That was entertaining. I don't know about you, but that was
100%.
entertaining. I really thought it was game over. I actually really did. Alright, so for the next map, we do have Nighthaven Labs. An amazing map in my opinion. I absolutely love this map, and I'm excited to see two amazing teams. I'm excited to see how they can come up against this. This is actually going to be amazing. Oh, okay. Hopefully Minions can take this as a reset and be like, we kind of played it stupid. We got to our own heads. Let's take a reset and let's go again. They can get map 2 here. Bear in mind, Minions were the favourite and they're map down. That is crazy to me. Minions being a favourite, taking the lead, and letting an insane comeback come like that again. Now, I know Northey is meant to be the IGL, and he's let the same defense thing happen 3 rounds in a row. Cannot be letting that happen in this next game. Nighthaven Labs is a very defender-sided map, and they do have defense, so they really should be able to take this win. They should be able to take this win for map 2. We shall wait and see, boys. This is a great ranked map, and we are seeing this with amazing ranked players. Let's see how this can go down. They might ban the Blitz after last game. And I wouldn't blame them. That really, really was like a win factor for them. It really was in the last game.
I would love to see a Cade ban. I really, really would.
I'd love to see him play more. Especially on this map. I think him paired with Tubral on this map is insane.
Yep.
Cade Tube on this map is just perfect on top floor and bottom floor. It's so good.
100%.
Cade Tube is so hard to counter as well. There's not many things that can counter such a powerful duo.
Yep.
It is really hard. Okay, we are currently waiting for them just a couple minutes break, as there are going to be a couple minutes breaks in between every game, so they can just have a 2-minute chill, reset, maybe talk about strats, upcoming games, making sure they're not getting overworked, you know?
100%.
Sometimes you do need a good mental reset, and rank does that to me sometimes.
Does that to everyone, bro.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the rest of this. I really am. The first game was a very good watch. I've learned some things.
100%.
I've learned some things. I've seen some things. Some players have caught my eyes. Some players have caught my eyes.
100%.
They really have. Okay, we're just a couple more minutes until we get into this next map. And this is going to be a very exciting game. Let's see how Northey can handle his team with this. And we're going into Nighthaven Labs. Let's see what the bans are. Now, it might just be a heavy shield ban. Because this map and shields, I really hate it.
100%.
It is an insane combo. So, it's probably going to be shield bans here. And it should be. Because they've got very good Monty pushes. Blackbeard is insane for Rafters push. Blitz is just insane for everywhere. The Maverick ban is also very understandable. He's very good for top floor and bottom floor. I wouldn't be wanting to play against that for 6 rounds. I really wouldn't. Right. Let's see what the attackers ban here. LDL are going to ban. Going to ban Monty. See, I like that ban. But they have Blitz and Blackbeard to play off of. That can be hard to counter, especially when they're roaming. The last thing you want when you're roaming is 1 or 2 shields to run at you. Clash, very good ban. Yeah. Yeah. Now, they might just ban, like... They might even ban a Tuberel here. They could do. It'd be a very powerful ban, to be fair. Oh, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Now, after last game, it just goes to show that a comeback is possible whenever and wherever. And it will happen, and it is going to happen. So you can never expect anything here. And in a greatness game like this, you can never expect anything. You really cannot.
The Cade pick straight away. And the tube.
And
there it is.
Tube. I told you, Cade tube on this map is so good, and they have the Izami as well. This is very well. This is very well. Northgate is on DMR as well with the Tuberel. Now, Izami is going to put a key bot in sight. That's a very good key bot. I like to play this that one as well. But I think dominantly she is going to be holding Raptors. Cannot be giving up that Raptors control.
Tube DMR. I love it.
It's a very powerful DMR as well.
Oh, 100%.
It's going to make getting this breach insanely hard. They have 2 breachers, so they're going to go for both breaches here. They're going to go for connector and they're going to go for main breach. Let's see what Unsart can do here, because Bandit is tricking his wall, and only Striker has EMPs on. Ash can go below, but it can be very risky here. Definitely. She is going to try and go and do it though.
The first pick goes down on the Bandit. They don't have to worry about tricking.
That's going to be very good for Ace.
Thermite is getting that. Not even Ace, Thermite.
See, they both found connector sides. They might be going for a connector over here. Full connector over.
There's a tube on the main wall.
There's 1 tube down. There's 3. There's 2 left. He has 3. Then there he has 2 left. And that's the Femur gone. Tuberel is still alive. Has 2 tubes.
4v3.
1 Tuberel left. That's only an extra 20 odd seconds left on his Tuberel.
K tricks the breach.
This is why K-Tube is so powerful. So powerful.
No thermites, but 3 aces still in his pocket.
3 aces is so powerful. C4 going over. Still got C4 in hand. He's gonna wait for it. He's gonna C4 over.
C4 down.
Damages no one. There goes Striker.
The rest goes down.
That is the last Tuberel
in hand. That is the last tube.
Tries to
C4 takes a little bit of damage, but then Cade tricks it once again. Only 1 ace charge
He can
remains.
get this breach. They have finally got a breach off after 4 attempts.
2 minutes and 2 exo thermites and 2 ace charges. It's a 4v3 situation.
Knows two positions.
2 DMRs in play.
He's taking pillar and he
That
gets
goes down
off
one.
of it. Harvey is taking electrical here.
I'm playing quite aggressive angle on this pillar. Watching so they don't walk into the breach. They've got 35 seconds on the clock. Alex and Northy taking damage off both Ash
that is insane.
and Thermite.
It's down to a 2v2.
There goes the Thermite. There goes the Ash. 2v1. There
well
goes.
Played. Very well played.
Oh my god. That's a huge round from Azami.
That was huge. The Ash was
Well
just
played.
swinging like without pre-aiming. That is one thing that threw me off. I feel like they really could have won that, the attackers there. Even though they were in a terrible position, I feel like they really could have came back. We have seen an amazing comeback already, so I know it can come out of anywhere.
100%. The Cade, the Tube, the Malusi. They're going kitchen.
They're going.
Okay.
K-Tube is
No
perfect on
castle.
every single site.
Oh,
Every
100%.
single site. This map, it's just a K-Tube.
The Azami's gonna hold EXO by the looks of things.
I like the Jackal
Places a
pick here.
barb.
I really hope they keep the Jackal here.
Places a barb on the lower EXO. Reinforcing upstairs. Makes a rotate through into freezer.
Now, what I like to do here is I like to have a Jackal Blackbeard and push for electrical. That's what I would like to see. It is a very good push to take top floor control off of them. And then you get your Ram, you take your Vert, and then it's a GG's.
Playing
Do you have the Jackal on the Ram though?
Deployable shield on top main stairs.
This is going to be very hard for them to take Vert control. They're just not going to let them get in. Jackal is going on. He's going to see the setup in meeting, and it is not
100%.
a pretty one. It is not a pretty one to attack. And he really wants to shoot the second keeper down, but he doesn't want to waste all of his ammo. It is very understandable.
There goes another keeper on the
Harvey
window.
going down to first floor instead of trying to go for Vert? It's a very risky play. Is he go for a kill?
Unter takes down Alex Norby. The Azami. They only have one more player playing upstairs, and it is Tubero.
We have 3 attackers droning at once. Now that is not the prettiest thing.
Goes for the breach. Goes for the connector breach.
Frost is just holding down games here. There's no action for Frost.
He
Kate's holding the jump in from below. It's a very good angle.
did not hit it. Tube again playing.
And Kate's
aggressive.
getting
That's
that one
Cade.
there. Just holding hop-ins here are very
There's a
powerful.
C4 down. C4 does not connect. He knows one's playing aggressive and electrical.
Lucy's still holding down lobby
There's the
here.
breach open. He's still playing. He runs. He runs.
Unser
Oh, he
waiting
gets
for that
picked
kill.
off.
Still
No.
worried about that Lucy on lobby.
In a
Has 2
5
ace charges left.
The 4v3. No C4s. No
Push that
util
Lucy
from the
back.
defenders.
This is amazing. They have full vert control now. They do have Harvey.
Frost gets picked.
They have Harvey who
From
really
the
could go upstairs for more vert control, but there's 40 seconds left, so she could be the playmaker here.
See the wall soft. Probably gonna ram that wall after the drone. Sees one. Does not opt for the ram.
Lost where this Cade is at though.
TK back
Sees
in
the
kitchen.
Cade. They know where the Cade is. They know
Cade
exactly
is
where the
stuck
Cade
in
is.
kitchen.
Very
And
well
there
played.
goes the
That
Cade.
was a very well played by the attackers there. Using the full time is so powerful, leaving a late push, pushing them into corners, getting these frags off. 1-1 split. Let's see who wins this game. Now they are going to go control on storage. Now this is a site I love to play. This is a site I like to play. It really is. They're going to just go kind of traps though. If you look at this, they're going for They got 3 C4s as well. They have a pulse shotgun. He could even sit below. He could sit in basement. You have a Legion, a Lucy, a Bandit, and a Val. This is a powerful setup. This is a very powerful setup here. Bandit's probably going to Bandit IT and Garage Walls. Or maybe even Connector. Now, I always hate playing against a Valkyrie. You never know where they are. You don't really have time to always look for them. But they do have an IQ, so they should be good. They should be okay. Doesn't know where to put our last vault cam. Just gonna pop it in the server. Okay, let's see how Kyron takes an entry here. Let's see how he does this. He's actually going to hop out of the meeting. Go into kitchen, maybe?
The pulse scanner. Be very, very strong.
He's just scanning everyone around site, helping his teammate out here. He's got a shotgun if he needs to swing.
Sees these 2 pushing his window. Ash is below. Oh,
no way!
He's down the pulse. Oh my, what a huge, huge, huge pet.
Did they get this wall off?
In electrical. Gonna go for the pillar wall too. That goes down another defender.
Legion's having to take his ones on site. Brava is also weak though. It's Brava versus Legion on site. And they're both very weak. Let's see what they can do here. Brava's still hunting for this Legion.
Yep. Legion's
just dodging the Brava cams.
Shoots a
and Ash hops in.
Takes down the Ash.
Another one hops in.
He doesn't go. Oh, gets refragged. Malusi with the plank going down. It's in a 1v3. Goes for the wall bang. Nowhere near. Runs out. Ace is one must jump out of the window to play anti plank. Oh, does not see the IQ in time.
Guys, very unlucky for Shay, but that was a very well played by the attackers. The way they just took
that was amazing.
space, the way they took control, the way they won their gunfights, that was absolute 10 out of 10 from them. Very well played. Okay, we are going to be going back upstairs for the 4th round. We are going to have a very similar setup again. Now, this K2 worked perfectly for them last time, so I do not see how it wouldn't work perfectly for them again. And it looks like they are scared of basement. It looks like they really are scared to play basement. Vert control is hard. Exo push, hard. Cargo push, hard. Now you team all that up. It is very hard. It is very hard, and I can see why people don't want to hold down below. But a good team do play with open hatches. They play second floor really on basement. Don't let anyone enter the building. Now, minions are 1-0. They're 1-0 down on the maps on the best of 5, but they're also 2-1 down on the game. So they really need to win this map to stay confident. If they lose this map, it can really knock off their confidence. Losing 2 maps in a best of 5 in a row would really put you in a terrible position. Bandit giving up connector here. I don't hate it too much. I don't fancy connector. They are going for a very heavy connector push. Not shooting default cam. There we go. There is gone. Kyron's going to take space here. There another player down again? C4 is ripped and it's still ripped. Kyron's unaware. Dodges the C4 perfectly. Well done by Kyron. Floor is really trying to get to that main breach but cannot work for it. Now Azami has 2 keepers left and she can just place these whenever she needs to defend herself really. She's got 1 minute and 10 seconds to use them. She has a lot of time on her hands. Now, Northie keeping his 2 brows is so powerful. He has 2 left with 1 minute left. This is pretty good. This is looking pretty good for minions right now. This Flores is just bullying the site, but 0 Flores is left. Ash still trying to take site, but gonna run out of ammo, and that was an insane kill from Kyron. Here's one close right, and he doesn't get it. That is connector wall open though, with 3-4 down on bodies they are. Cade here's close right on cams. Is now a 2v4. Cade might go for a flank here. Both in connector, 10 seconds left.
Thermite goes down, breach is open,
Cade dead again. Cade's gonna swing this and he over swings.
2v1.
And that is round
Thermite
over.
1 HP.
Well played by minions.
over.
Very well played. I seen that coming from a while away that minions were gonna win that round. Very well played. Absolutely amazing. Well, at least that does bring it back to a 2-2, which brings them a bit more confidence now, because you really can't go 2 maps down. Especially in a row. If you go 2 maps down in a row, that is just very scary. Okay, they are going to go and try control room once again, with pretty much the same ops, but a bit of changes. They're going to go for another Cade 2 though, which I love a Cade 2, and it has worked perfectly so far, so I don't see why they shouldn't be abusing it when they have 2 more rounds to do so. Let's see it from them, Lucy. Mostly just making all the rotates here. Still has 2 Banshees in pocket. Needs to place on rafters. There we go. Maybe top rafters for the other one. Okay, I don't hate it. Playing this very, very, very well. They're making vert as well, which is what you really need to do on this site. You need to have at least 3 people upstairs playing the vert on them. Missing almost every bullet on that drone there. We really cannot be missing bullets on these drones. Misses the Cade Claw. No Bravo drones left. That is absolutely huge from Cade. He does not have to get an ego and swing this, but he does the damage and he's happy with it. He's happy with the damage. He still has a C4 in pocket as well. Okay, what is the push going to be? A very, very heavy connector from the attackers here. I don't know why 2 of them are droning, like, in the same room. Okay, they know there's bandits there. I can't really get rid of them though. Need the ash below. Bravo drones if you saved them. Was thinking about hopping in stores there. It's not looking good. 3. He has 3 tubes left. That is huge with a minute left. 3 tubes with a minute left. That basically means he's unpushable. He cannot get breach. If he plays his cards right, they cannot get breach. Does hear one in storage though. Warehouse entrance are. And he gets the kill on that entrance. And he gets barricade banged. Brings that down to a 4-3 after getting the first pick. There is no way they turn the bodies around.
Oh yeah. Gridlock is hunting for this Femra.
Going to try and get a plant off here.
No, the timing.
Unsert is going to plant on the desk. He knows he can try.
Oh my god, that's 2 picks.
No,
no.
That was insane.
Oh.
I seen the vision.
IQ is tagged. This is still not over. This round is still winnable.
It's not over indeed. This is a very good player. Shay versus Unsert and Lias. Needs to reload and then push though.
IQ is going back on the...
It's going to be a very hard one to win this.
Yes. Doesn't know he's on the vert. Walks through the gridlocks. Knows where the ace is. Takes the ace down.
Can play time.
He's going for his kill.
No. There we go. Well done by IQ.
Yes.
Well done by IQ. Just staying on the vert, knowing she can play time on him. Absolutely amazing from the attacker. Absolutely amazing. That means LDL are round up on them. This is a very crazy game so far. No one can take a proper lead here. They're going to try kitchen for their last defense rounds. How do you see this round going, Lux? How do you see this round going for them, for the defenders? Okay, well, I see it as in, I think they're going to win this round. They can defend this side. They just need to not throw bodies. They need to keep vert. They need to not give it up within a minute and a half. They just need to keep it the whole time. They have the gun skills. They have the smartness to do it. They know they can. They know they don't have to be pushed out. They know they can hold this side. Another good keeper. It is going to waste a mag or 2 on people, which is exactly what you want. You want them to waste your mag. And it does give you some pretty good angles to play on a meeting. One bad thing is, Ram can just chuck a drone through there, activate it, and that's the Frostmat gone. Might even connect the keeper, and there's Vert. Whether she's in or not, that still gets a lot of util off, and it gets the Vert off, which is what you're really needing. Oh, Flores gets the more tags on Zami than she does on him. Got a nice angle there. I see Shay holding the hop in again. He's not going to be able to hop in this window, I don't believe. Unsert looking though. Harvey really trying to take out this Azami here. It's been a minute and 20 seconds and they still have vert control fully. This is impressive. Can they keep it any longer? And that's the C4 from below! Shay! What a tactical C4 from Shay. That is actually madness. Lucy is left alone for top floor. with a minute left of the game, and she gives up top floor. Perfect time to give it up. Absolute perfect time to give up. Floor is going downstairs here while two of his teammates are maybe on vert. Knows his teammates droning him here. Going to try and make a play of 45 seconds. That's going to use a floor as drone indeed. Get rid of this Melusi, maybe. Get rid of the... Going to go for the BP and the Banshee here. What a kill on Davies Peckham. That brings it to a 3v2. Lias with the kill on vert. They can play this very well. 3v2, 10 seconds left, but they really need to just make a push. Drop the hatch. Hunter has bomb and he gets that kill on Northy. Well done. I really thought minions could hold off on that. I really thought minions could hold off on that site. This is why using the whole 3 minutes is absolutely insane. The attackers used full 3 minutes and they won off of it. Plain and simple. LDL are being the better team right now, even though the favourites were against them. We had 100% on the community votes for minions, bro. 100% votes on the minions. And minions are struggling to get 3-3 split on defense on Nighthaven Labs. Now, I'm interested to see what type of play Northy has in mind. You know, as their IGL and he's putting himself on Fuse here, I'm really interested to see what he has in mind. And Newt getting his drone there can be very powerful. Even getting one drone can be very powerful. They have 4 drones as attackers so far, but they do have a Twitch, which will grant them even more drones, which is another great thing about Twitch. You don't have to use her util, you can just use her cam as an extra cam. You don't have to use them for the zaps. But I do love how they have brought a Thatcher. I really do love how they have brought a Thatcher. This is going to be very good. They're going to be able to get these 3 tubes off at the start, instead of waiting until a minute and then use them. Oil's feet getting tagged a little bit there. It's not going to do enough damage to be worrying about. They're having to give up connector already though. They've had to give up connector. Bandit going for the bandit trick. Trying to silent step down, but it doesn't work. And Northy's playing that very well. Does that kill the bandit? That kills the bandit, and that's a very well played. No way, the playmaker. The absolute playmaker by Northy. That was insane. And that just opened the mighty wall. That is huge from Northy.
That was one of the best view charges I've ever seen.
That is one of the best view charges I've ever seen as well. 100% right.
You're gonna do...
Oh no, it's going to be a 5v3.
Oh.
That brings it down to a 4v3. Which makes it not impossible for the defenders here. There's no positionings, but he can dip back and use the Gargoyle's play off. He's close shotgun and he's swinging too much. He's swinging too much in an electrical.
Attackers have brought it back to a 3v2.
They have indeed, but there is 0 C4s remaining.
I'm gonna type it so there's another defender down. It's a 3v1. Gets the call out on the positioning of the Warden. Warden takes another one down.
2v1 and 1 is 1 HP on the dot.
Pops the Goyo. He's gonna go for the plant.
That's full side control.
He's gonna go for the plant. Plant is going down. Thermite is playing passive on this Warden. Here's him run up to the pillar.
he could just run past and maybe kill him.
Ace may be playing too aggressive for my liking.
100% agreed, but they still do it. They still take this.
Beautiful round.
And it's 4-3. Minions probably were expecting a better split in their behalf. A 4-2 split for them on defense first. It's not looking like it's their way. It's not looking like it's going their way right now. And they really need to sort something out, because this is a best of 5, which means if they let them take this second map, they'll be 2 maps down. 2 whole maps down. And that's an insane comeback to come from. They have 5 C4s. Now that is absolutely crazy. 5 C4s is just diabolical now.
5 C4s.
5 C4s is absolutely crazy, bro.
That's 5 kills if you see it in the bigger picture.
5 kills to 1 C4.
Yep.
Mute placing some great mute jammers here. North is going to go for the exact same idea and maybe try to get another pick off of that fuse charge, like what he done with main breach.
100%.
Another thing is though, they have brought the K2 once again. North is going for the fuse charge here.
There it goes.
And that allows David to get the breach off. That's absolutely perfect.
Picks up the fuse charge just before it got frozen.
Northie's still waiting on the super out.
Breach is open. Go.
I'm sorry, give it up to Vector here. I know he cannot, because Hulu does not let him reinforce. Harvey with 2 tubes left in his pocket here. And he gets slammed by Shay. They do have bodies up here, minions. They can bring this to a 4-4 split, which will make them more comfortable in their position.
Turns to a 3v5.
And that's a 5v2.
2v5. Dropping like flies. 1 C4 left in play. Both of them aqua side right now.
It's a 4v2. There's no way they come back from this.
For a pick.
There's absolutely no way they come back from this 4v2.
He's one outside breach. Warden gets shot to 1 HP. No one's pillar. Misses the tags on pillar. Dies from garage door. Bandit. Oh, what a beautiful round. What a beautiful round.
That was a beautiful round. That was a very exciting play. Now, a 4-4 split is perfect and ideal for them, which means they might be able to prolong the game even longer for themselves.
Oh, 100%.
Now, bringing out the Jackal. Very good. The Jackal and Blitz is a crazy dual strat. It is so powerful, and they're both going park spawn. This is absolutely amazing.
It is.
Harvey making the cargo rotate upstairs into control room. He's going to be playing Vert. They finally have picked downstairs. I don't know why they took so long, but we might find out. And then there's just Vert everywhere. Lee's just gonna have to hold this with passion. He just placed the Vert every single place in that room. Harvey's still making Vert 15 seconds into the round. Northie taking out a Mozzie Pest here. Going to make a couple punches there. Bait out Goyo's position. That is a very good bait. That's a very good punch bait.
5v3.
Minions are 2 numbers down. This is not looking good right now for them. LDL are playing this amazingly well.
Still got the BB in play though. That could be huge.
Nose positions.
A Mozzie drone.
Kyron with the P90s. Doing that dock in a 5v1.
1v5.
2 steps left. And that is an insane aim by Kyron. His insane has been on point this whole game.
Oh. That is huge.
Kyron's aim has actually been insane this game. Very well played by Kyron. Now let's take a look to the scoreboard. Kyron is dropping 11 and 7 as of now. He is going double digits right now, which is insane already. And then Harvey's not having the most perfect game, but he is doing a lot for his team as well. It's not all about kills this game. But Shay is also having another wonderful game. Very good player, very good player. Hulu has made some amazing plays this game as well. His kills don't go to show it, but he has made some amazing plays this game. Norfei, another player who's made some great plays, especially with Fuse. He's made the best plays with Fuse. He really has. And the Cade too from both teams have been absolutely amazing. You really need Cade too if you're playing Night Haven Labs. You really do. Now, Fenrir is placing that Fenrir gadget on the ledge outside the warehouse door.
Yep.
That's a very good one. That is a very good one.
Yep. Few charge goes down. Able to get the breach when C4 gets thrown, does not connect.
A wasted C4 is not a good C4. And Fenrir get tagged from that. Northie making some insane plays with these fuse charges and hard breaches. It's pushing them further and further away. He doesn't see the IT though. He takes pillar control back. Harvey is in command though, along with Unsert. Giving up pillar. This is a very sticky position for them. Northey's in a great position here.
Trying.
Northey's gonna swing this.
Hags the bandit.
Doesn't know about Legion.
Oh,
he does! He sees the Legion. And he's going to drone this bandit. Bandit is currently very low, with no dock on the team. It's a 4v4. This could go anyway. No fuse charges, no hard breaches from Northey. Let's see what he does in this situation. Does he stay on vert or does he go help the team? Looks like they're all just on vert right now. No one's making any plays with doorways or windows here.
Take this army to 1 HP.
Now this is a great duel play. This is a great duel play by Northey. Northey and David are going to take this.
Oh, they planting.
Sees the gun. Pre-fires. David Speckham. One more in games. David Speckham. David and Northy making the absolute play of the game.
It's a 4v1 situation. What can Bandit do with what he is given? Nose one is on vert. David's gonna swing him. And
David Speckham!
Absolutely amazing.
David Speckham taking that game like it's lightware. Very well played by David. Now that brings them to a 5-5 split. Can Minions step on this and crush it at 7-5? Can they take this home? Bear in mind, if Minions want to be optimistic, they need this map. They absolutely need this map. Northy is loving this fuse, and I really don't blame him. It is working so well for him. It is
such a good perk.
It is actually worked wonders for him. It's pushing people out of pillar for him. It's stopping bandit tricks. It's very good for vert as well. If you know they're below in storage and you got a fuse charge, it's gonna push them away or get a kill. It is amazing. Now let's see how LDL do hold this vert here. Let's see how they hold this vert now. Now the Zami is a good pick here as well, because she can just play rafters really. She can help keep us for server, as she has done here. Zami is a very underrated operator. I know she gets used a lot, but she's very good everywhere in my opinion. She really is.
Very good gun as well.
An insane gun. 2 barbed wires or impacts? Perfect. Alright, let's see. We do have the Twitch DMR going around here, which is an interesting choice since F2 is probably one of the best guns in the game at the moment. I really think that F2 is one of the best guns in the game at the moment.
Oh, 100%.
One Valcam gone. They know they have a Legion 100% now. He's trying to fight for this. He cannot fight for the Valcam in electrical, if there even is one there. They really need to try and take a play. Look at them looking for space, looking how to rotate, who to double up with. This is great. And Harvey getting the first kill of the round. And Madaraya getting the second. What can Northy do here? Can Northy get the Zami? Yes, he does. There's a mute jammer on it though. He's going to place it high left and it might just do it. It does.
Yep, it goes off.
Absolutely amazing, because that also gets rid of the mute jammer, but it destroyed his drone as well, sadly. It is a 4-3 on body-wise here. Who is going to win this round? It can go both ways, it really can. Break it down, Raptors. Door Legion's going to push up on IT Breach. He's here, someone in the camp. And that is an amazing pick. They will take that trade. Legion will take that trade any day of the week. That is amazing for the defenders. They have 38 seconds left. They're going to try and double up here. Going to try and go for the same plant as they done last round. It's not David Speckham holding him his back now though.
No C4s. Valk close on the window.
They're going to try and hold this off. Twitch is going to try and make the play into sight here. Twitch cannot make the play. Future's going to have to just get Baragi here. He's got 11 bullets in his mag. Cannot pick up the Valk.
Oh.
Well played by LDL. Well played by their whole team there. They played that insanely well. Minions need to lock in for this round. This round is going to be a costly round on both behalves.
100%.
Whoever wins this round is going to help them. Huge, big time.
100%.
Minions will be pushing for OT. LDL will be pushing for no OT. They want to go straight to map 3. They want to take this 3-0. LDL are playing like they want to 3-0 this. They want to take the grand finals win now. They're not playing around. They're really not. Unsert on the Valk. I love a Valk. Because I hate playing against a Valk. Can also make very good C4 plays with Valk. Good gun. All round. Beautiful. They're going to hold above very harshly. This is going to be a very harsh above hold. Are they going to pop warehouse hatch? We will see. Madaraya, 2 impacts in pocket, no Goyles left, no reinforcements for main breach. That's fine, they can give it to them. They do have a glass and buck, and they're going for a fast plant! Minions going for this fast plant here! Can this work? They do have the glass to do this. The bomb is down. Shay needs to stay here. Shay pop and the Goyle get rid of their dock! This can be insane if they can play post plan. This is going to be very hard for the defenders to get this defusal down. They're going to go for it. They're droning and it's a 3v2. Glass can't swing this. And Hulu can't rotate in time. No way Hulu gets the frag. Hulu kills the planter. There is no way Hulu clutches this. There is no way Hulu clutches this. Hulu needs to kill the diffuser. No way. LDL. LDL take map 2. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What has just happened? That is a roller coaster of emotions. What has just happened? Well played by LDL. That fast plant was insanely hard to counter. They still fought through it and they still won. Okay, map 3 is going to be Chalet. What can they do on Chalet? See, LDL are playing more strategic. LDL are playing well more strategic. So, and this is a very strategic map. So I really think LDL might be able to take the win on this map. This could be the final map and LDL could 3-0 Minions in the finals. Bear in mind, Minions had 100% rate from the community. The predictions rate were 100% to Minions from the community. Everyone who voted thought they were going to win. But it's turning around. This has got real. This is crazy. Minions are going to have to go back. They're going to have a chat. They're going to have to discuss strats. They're going to have to play their roles. They're going to have an amazing game to really take this to the next map. Now, if Minions do take this map, they have Cafe to play on. Now, they're going to have to win that map as well if they want to win this league. If they want to win Phantom League for this season, they are going to have to win the next 3 maps in a row. Well, LDL have to take 1 map. Let that sink in. LDL have to win 1 more map. Minions have to win 3 more maps. This is looking bad for Minions. But with the clutches we have seen today alone, anything is possible. Anything is possible. I really thought Minions were going to clutch up that last round, especially with that post plan. I cannot believe he rotated and he actually got that frag off. And then LDL just take it. That is insane. I'm very excited to see who will take the next map. So we're on Chalet for the potentially the last map. Let's see who we ban.
Been a ride. Been a roller coaster of emotions, some would say.
It really has. It really has. It's been a very anticlimactic. It's been everything. I actually have no words for what I have experienced, especially in the last game alone.
Oh yeah.
The last game was absolutely insane. They are banning the Maverick, which is a pretty decent ban on this map. I mean, Maverick's a decent ban on any map.
Yep.
I probably wouldn't have banned Mav on this map, in my opinion. But
who would have you banned?
I might have just got rid of a shield, to be honest.
Yeah.
Maybe a Monty. I really hate a Monty.
There it is.
Well, there it is. There is indeed. Let's see what the attackers are going to ban for the defenders. I don't know what I would ban here. Maybe an Azami.
Probably the tube. That's why I would.
Yeah, I mean, tube really can only. I don't really think he has played that much on this map though.
Clash.
I don't mind a clash.
Interesting.
Now, I think they might keep the Valk because minions have been playing a bit of Valk. Like, you gotta keep a Valk on Chalet, especially if you have 6 rounds of it. You really should anyway. Oh! I don't hate it though. I don't hate it though, but I would have probably banned Fenrir, to be honest. I know you can use and abuse him for 6 rounds, but see when that split comes and you're switching sides, you really cannot you cannot go up against the Fenrir. It's so
the Aruni pick and the mirror, the tube, the Cade and the Wamai. That is a very, very strong line. They do not want to lose.
Northie reinforcing all of this. They are going to Cade tube this instead of putting head holes, which is a very powerful play. I don't mind
the mirror there. On the right wall. On the left wall, sorry.
Okay.
Interesting. K-Claw gonna get all 3 reinforcements.
It makes it harder for the Ash to destroy.
Yeah, especially with the Wamai and the Aruna.
Exactly.
Oh, look where they place the second mirror. Well, that is interesting.
It is very interesting, but they do need to hold down here because they cannot give him a
especially for the Buck.
Exactly, they cannot let Buck get first floor control.
Ash straight on the roof. No messing about.
Northie just shot a beeper. Bit confused with that one. No feet holes on Solar. Now this mirror is very good because, to be fair, you don't need it on the right wall. You really don't.
No.
On the left wall is way more powerful if you have a mirror.
100%.
Okay, let's see what Kyron can do on Grim, because Grim, he's the best map control player, hands down in my opinion. He can literally Grim off solar stairs and not have to worry about it.
The cave. That is a huge pick.
He hops in and David's watching it.
That is the refrag. Aruni tagging the Buck for about 60 HP.
David might get another pick here on this Ash.
Onto nose. Aruni is tucked. There's the air jab. It misses the air jab.
Buck might try to jump and trophy here.
Shoots the air jab. 2 air jabs wasted on just 1 player.
Aruni is 1
HP. Stuck in a corner. Buck is looking to go below the Aruni right now.
Buck might just have to go basement here.
Yep.
Buck really might just have to go basement. And he hops in and he dies off of it. David is on a double kill. He could be on for an ace here. Could this be
gonna
the
go
first
for the
ace?
C4 by the looks of things.
Could this be the first ace in the grand finals?
Still on.
David's getting full cleared.
That is the Aruni pit.
David's holding down below for 2 minutes is very powerful.
The tube gets tagged on the cross. There's the first aid charge. Placed down on the solar. Knows where both of the positions are.
Uncer's still
Ash
on this
is
window
below.
repel. North has 0 tubes left in his pocket. He's playing very close to this doorway.
There's one.
That was
two.
Amazing by LDL.
There is 2. Oh, that window repel from Uncer was huge.
That was huge. The way they just grouped up together and took that solar was beautiful. Was absolutely beautiful. And this is why I don't like running the DMR. He's too close. He has an ACOG. He's 2 meters away from him. DMR is just not for me, especially that close in my opinion. They are going to do the same thing again though. But the thing is, it really worked. David wasted 2 minutes. He got 2 picks off of it. He played a huge part, and he was solo as well. He done it all solo. Could this be LDL on for their 3rd and final map? Taking home the 700 today. Making a lot of vert here. Warden is expecting Buck to go right below into garage. And they see the vert hose. This is a perfect drone from Buck.
The cage shotgun again. Like, if this was me in this situation, every round Cade isn't banned, I'd be on that Cade.
Cade is utilised on every single every single site, every single map.
Yep. Every single situation.
Overpowered gun, C4.
Yep. Especially if you can use Cade shotgun to the full potential that the gun gives. That gun, arguably the best gun in the game. You'd outgun anybody with that gun if you know how to use it.
Maybe not Legion shotgun.
That's not a gun, that's an alien.
yeah. Okay.
But no, I really do love Cade.
Thank goodness. Okay, that's a wasted air jab.
Well.
That's a wasted air jab.
That's a wasted tube.
That really is.
I do not like that tube throw from Nardi there.
Not at all. He really needs that for his wall. There's a minute 30 left. He has 2 tubes left. He really needs that.
Well, my nose Nomad is at the bottom of the staircase, but Nomad.
David gets fragged from Trophy.
There goes
Does
down.
Kyron know about Warden? He does
refrag.
Now.
Nice. Oh, and there.
Warden is dead as well. They have solar control in a second. They can take solar control. They have bottom floor control now. Now they just have to work their way up. They have a minute to work their way up. They need to take their gunfights. Telling Ace to charge that wall. They are in a 4v2 here. LDL. In a 4v1. LDL.
4v1. This is still winnable. Glass. Do not get this twisted. There's those tags on the first one. There's the
Ash
first one
cannot
down.
win the gunfight there.
Twitch drone.
Hopping inside. Getting the plant down. Baiting out the Nomads.
Oh, and
well done. LDL. 2-0 up. LDL. Remember, this is everything if LDL wins. This is absolutely everything.
This is for everything. This is for all the cookies in the jar right now.
Now, they're going to try kitchen.
But
it's an interesting one.
But in my opinion, this map is very, very defender-sided. And I don't know, it seems like they're kind of throwing the defensive round away.
They're really just giving up positions too easily, not covering their backs. They're not covering crosses.
Maybe a misuse of util.
Yeah, they're just panicking, I think.
I know I would be after losing 2 maps, 100%.
Exactly, that's what it is.
Yeah,
they're not feeling optimistic.
No.
They're trying to keep
But
it.
they need to. Everything's possible in this.
Exactly, like, they have seen themselves everything's possible. They've been up twice on them.
Yep, exactly. The fuse pick from the attackers. Another favourite in this finals.
It really is, over the past 2 maps anyway.
Yeah, 100%.
Especially on the last map, on Lighthaven Labs, that was used by Northgate very well. And they're going to try to implement it.
Another underrated operator.
He really is. He really, really is. Every operator is good if you know how to use them.
Oh, 100%. Strikers took entry into library, shooting at the top.
This is why Fenrir needed to be banned.
Yep.
And this is why the defenders have keeping him on. He cannot shoot it. He needs to shoot face on.
Shoots the trap. There we go. 1 Fenrir trap down, 3 remaining. He has one in his pocket.
He also has 2 activated.
I do not hate. The outside one on K9 is such a huge pick. David Speckham taking the first pick down on a Madaraya.
About minions, I'm seeing quite a lot. 2 or 3 of them are looking into piano.
Going for the bandit trick. Bandit tricked the fuse charge, but Bandit!
1 fuse charge got through. 1 fuse charge got through. Now this is a good Fenrir replacement. No, it's not because it just broke it.
Stupidly takes the damage. Going for the C4 below Bandit. This is their 1 of 2 C4s.
He's going to wait till he is told he is on the half wall.
There we go. And he misses the C4.
Too early.
Pop the hatch for a rotation. Alex Norley does.
I like that.
Rotates
I really like
all the way back to West Main. He might play off the hatch for a C4, maybe. Could be what he's doing right now. Striker drops
Harvey might take him.
Fireplace.
Harvey might take him. Northie might know he's there. He's going to play close shotgun here. Harvey doesn't know. Harvey doesn't know. Northie misses a shot. That is costly.
No, there's the refrag coming from David.
Good refrag, but that was a sell by Northie. He cannot be missing them shots. He really cannot be.
There we go, Fenrir down and dirty, going for the flank.
In a frostmat.
Frostmat.
There is no way. It's in closet above.
Oh my god.
This is why you need to place your frostmats in the weirdest positions. This is exactly why. This guy's 1 HP and he can't move.
1 HP.
And he cannot sprint for the rest of the round.
To bottom fireplace.
They can't do anything.
They cannot do anything. There goes down 1. There's another. It's a
Kyron
1v3 situation. Kyron's making a lot of noise up there due to the frostmat. That's round over.
That was a well played, absolutely well played by Minions. Well played by Minions there. This is the scoreboard after 3 rounds. David Speckham taking the lead, and Harvey also taking the lead. Now let's see the setup for Master Bedroom, because they've not won a round Master, and they know they can't go below because below is just, I think below might just be terrible for them. It's a very hard site to hold. Now, Frost might go for some weird frostmats again, and I really want to see it, because that one in Closet was phenomenal. It was absolutely huge. Wait, I hope that's just for... Wait, no, are they actually playing the mirror there?
No.
Surely not.
I do not like the way they have given up the Cade.
I know. But
it eliminates
it looks like
the fuse.
It looks like they're doing a mirror for top mez. I don't know, unless they're just playing weird titles here.
Playing a rotate. Oh, the mirror is going to what seems like place a mirror looking into library.
This is a very common mirror. This is a very common mirror.
Yeah,
a really
1000%. No twitch for the mirrors either. Nothing for the mirrors. I do not like that.
I mean, Ace and Buck, there's 2 counters really.
Yeah.
it's just going to be a bit harder to get for them.
Yeah,
especially
really
top
think
mez
about
one.
that.
I mean,
100%.
Frost is going to stop this buck from coming below anyway. So
That's the plan.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And this buck is already in trophy here. Is he? There's no way he's going to just try to take top solo. That would have been crazy. Got rid of Mez camp here.
The West main default buck does,
Frost
holding an angle
piano.
on the 90. Droning. He's drone bottom West main.
First
he doesn't bring his
clear.
drone up. I don't know how I feel about that. Nomad getting the flanks and then rotating to what looks like big window here.
Buck needs to start
cover up.
Bucking, and there we go.
Big window is now open. That is ghost pressure. There's one ace charge been shot off the wall, and there goes down.
There is a shield being played in a bathtub. Now this has never been seen before.
Oh, I've just seen that.
I've never seen this before. Okay, this can work though. The floors might get it.
Oh,
yes.
And
it pushes him out.
He's gonna get fragged. The team kill.
There is no way. That is so vital. There goes Frost.
There's a beautiful pick from Kyron though.
They have the mirror on Mez, which is fine.
The Flores out. Diffuser is down in top Solarium right now.
Buck is going to be playing below here.
Missed.
North
No
is
Jaeger
back
is in the bathtub.
They have one big window, one below, one on Mez.
Shoot the drone.
Now, this is good how they've taken gaps together, but they're going to have to bunch together and go for a pinch. They cannot all take ones. And there goes Kyron.
There's Kyron. Mirror. Oh my god, Madaraya misses out on the shot.
Kyron taking sight. Kyron not checking office at all. Just running in with 0 intel. That can be a big sell.
He knows where both of the positions are. Alex Nordy, 1 HP. Does not connect to that floor band.
No.
Pushes him out. He is on the bomb chassis, which
20
both
seconds
of them
left.
now know.
Buck's not there to support.
Only 2 skeleton keys. He tries to jump in, but Alex Norby
2v1.
makes a silly play.
Can he win this? 10 seconds left. Norvey is 1 HP. He has a mirror facing him. And that is unlucky.
No, that is amazing play.
2-2. This is any man's game. This is
100%.
any man's game.
Well played from the defenders. Finally learning after the mistakes of holding upstairs to do it correctly.
Okay, they are bringing a mirror and they are going bar. Now this is a good sight and they are playing the correct ops here. I would have personally had a castle here, but these ops are good. These ops are good.
The mirror. Such a big, huge play. The mute, the Wamai, the Aruni. I've been loving Aruni recently.
Oh, I know you have. On bank. You have been slamming on the DMR, and Aruni's DMR is good. She has got 2 barbed wires. She has 2 speeds. She has a great DMR.
Underrated ability to most people.
Yeah, 100%. It makes someone either take damage or waste something.
Yep.
It's so powerful. And she can punch a hole. Like, what's up with that? One taps a barricade as well, by the way. Now that is insane.
One taps a hatch, one taps everything.
Like if she wants to make a play
on the mirror, exactly what I would have done.
Yeah, they have their Rooney covering the mirror. They have a Wamai covering the mirror.
A mute.
I don't even know if the mute's there though. The mute there could be insane.
It probably doesn't need to be.
It's got a mute there as well. This is not like they're not like anything come past.
Oh, the Brava drone. I didn't realise a Madaraya is on the Brava.
1 Twitch drone left in the open area. This is very vital. Unsert has left the Twitch drone in the open area. He's going to pop the top Mez one. There goes the top Mez mirror. That is insane.
There it is.
That is going to help them work library. It's going to run into a mute jammer here. Doesn't get it.
All means necessary to hack the Maroonies. She needs all the Maroonies done. Keeps the top Mez cam that I've just tried to go on by accident.
Harvey getting the first pick on David Beckham, and Speckham has been an insane player in this final, so that's a good pick. That is 100%. A very good pick.
The knock coming out in play. Still 2 grenades in the pocket. Holding the downstairs flank for the moment.
Harvey's just letting his team do the work before he does any plays here. It's very good. He's waiting on his team's calls.
Alex Northey gets picked from the Twitch. That is a huge pick from Unsert. He hears one. They both hear each
other. Who'll win the gunfight?
One grenade gone out. That was a bad grenade.
Was an amazing double up.
Picked. It's a 5v2 situation.
Both inside.
He knows where one is. One grenade. That is the last grenade he gets from the frost.
What a pick, though.
What a nasty kill. Here comes Unsert taking sight. Sees Rooney's head. Misses.
That's a 3v2 now.
3v2.
They're selling this 5v2 here.
They are. Sees Rooney. Sees the mirror.
Gets that
Rooney.
Last was in split, but do we know? They need to sit here and drone. There's 45 seconds left. This is plenty time. There is drones on the board.
Jammer. He just seen him on the Flores drone before it got muted.
No way, 2v1.
From the frost.
There is a 2v1 here. We have Bravo in sight.
One smoke and 2 flashes. Takes damage on the frost. Is 1 HP. Takes the frost.
There we go, Madarayo.
That was way too close of a situation to be put in. That was very well played from a Rooney.
5v2 turning into a 2v1 though. Can we talk about why that should never be happening? They had like a minute and 30 left. This is when you reset. This is when you don't override yourself. This is when you play tactically. Get to know where they are. That is a reset. Calling your name. 5v2, you have loads of drones on the board. You have very good operators, very good players. They still won though, and LDL are 3-2 up.
The new, again, probably the most played up during this final.
Now, this bulletproof cam is actually very good.
Yep.
That is actually a very good bulletproof cam.
Safe from any Twitch drones.
It's going to be very hard to punch, I'll tell you that much.
Yep. Yep.
Speckham looking at the roof where he missed the C4 last time. Maybe he's getting some flashbacks.
You got the strike, you got the Ash, the Twitch, the Ace, and the Fuse. Very, very strong lineup against.
The Fuse worked amazing last time, if you remember.
Oh, yeah.
Even the one charge worked so well because he couldn't trick. He just took so much damage and it got rid of the bandit.
It got Bandit down to 1 HP.
It really did.
That was such a huge Fuse. Ash and below. Right on the Bandit. The Bandit will take damage from that. Bandits took damage from that. 50 HP of damage.
Wait, Harvey's making the play. I'm not looking at Harvey. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I thought I clicked on Harvey, and I was looking at Goyle. Nice one. David Speckham gone again. First picked again.
It's not what they want, but
Ace jumping past the mute jammer.
Fuse with the pistol out for some. He's on the AK.
Oh my goodness, Shay!
Refrag on the Harvey.
Shay unlucky to get that mez kill.
Manaraya. Frost holding an angle here on bathroom window. There goes.
Is he gonna hop out? Is Goyle gonna hop out?
Quick, Kyron gets the refrag. It is a 2v3 situation. Shay, bottom of Solar Steps. He is in trophy right now. Playing very defensive with Alex Northey right here.
Kyron's kind of struggling on what to do here. He's not got many options really. He's gonna breach and charge this. He does, he really does, and he's gonna go for a double here. This is very good.
I love this. There it is. Oh, and Alex Northey takes the vert out. Kyron is in a 1v situation with the breach now.
One dropped hatch.
Minute on the clock.
One dropped hatch. That means 2 are West main now.
There's the other EMP.
One is back trophy as well.
Kyle playing kind of aggressive on this.
50 seconds left. He has a drone.
He does.
He's going to slow walk up,
Decides.
getting intel.
Walking.
They all hear him. They're all swinging him.
He's one.
Unlucky.
Yeah.
Unlucky, Kyron. That brings to a 3-3 split. This is going both ways. This is not attacker decided. It's not going defender sided. Let's have a little inspection of the scoreboard. David Speckham, he's not doing as good on his kills. He's been first pick 2 rounds in a row now. I don't know what's going on. That can't be happening. It really can't be. Harvey is playing very good here as well. Unser as well. A very good player. He's good at taking space. He's good at getting these kills off. I really don't know who's winning this game. I don't know who's winning this game. Elias is having an unfortunate game at 1-5. That must be heartbreaking to see from both perspectives, him and his team. But then again, it's not always about kills. It's about the teamwork. It's a 5v5 tactical game. Okay, let's see. We are having a tactical timeout here. Now, I have no clue why. But there is a tactical timeout. So, I'm also waiting like you guys. Okay. They just asked for a pause, really. Maybe they're going to have a team chat. They kind of do need a team chat because after this game, this can determine if they're running in the competition still for winning the league or they lose the league. So Minions really have to do something special on attack here. They really do. Because if they slip up, they will not be the champions. I can't believe they were the favourites and they're getting hammered. Still on a tactical timeout here. Boys, I am sorry for this wait. They have had a tactical timeout for whatever reasons. They need to bring themselves together, whatever the reasons may be. It has been about 2 minutes, and I'm aware of that. There's nothing I can do about that. There we go. We are back in business. Let's see what we can produce now. We do have the Zami. Maybe going to be holding off. I don't know what she's going to be holding off, actually. Maybe, like, piano sides? Goyle is a favourite right now. We're going to have the knock for maybe some flanks. Or some late pushes. I don't actually know yet. We'll see how it goes.
I've got it, Scott. Don't worry, bro. Yeah. The Blackbeard, the Ash, the Twit, the Grim, the Buck. Again, Buck being a favourite in this grand final. The Mute making vert holes. Azami goes for a pre-fire but does not connect on this ace. Sorry, not ace. Blackbeard. Goyle playing West Main. Madeira, Malusi going down West Main. Legion is also bottom floor. Kyron is playing tucked in kitchen. He's playing site and he's playing it well. Uncertain noses, one trophy window, and one down solar.
Stop my dad, bro. Coming in and ruining this for me.
Blackbeard gets taken down.
Oh.
There's the refrag.
Oh my goodness.
The refrag. Azami down. Goyo managed to get revived. That is the Blackbeard down. That is a huge, huge pick. David Speckham is on the ash. He's going to be looking for a play. He sees one on his drone.
He didn't ping it. There we go. He pinged it there. And Lucy's getting challenged here on 50 health.
Drop down. Lucy is getting aggressive. There's another smoke gun now from the Twitch. Twitch hops in off the smoke. There is 2 solar steps as well. But Lucy just seen one in her crosshair.
And Leisha gets that pick off.
Grim takes another one down. It is a 2v3 scenario. Goyo is top floor fighting with Grim. And it's
3v1 and Leisha doesn't see him in time. That is so unlucky. 4v3 to minions. Let's go. Now, this is the first time we've seen a vigil loss. This is the first time we've seen a vigil. I don't know if he's just wanting to get fraggy or like they actually want him in the squad. But this goes to show that, you know, frag ops don't get played every single round. This goes to show that this is more of a tactical game than that. I think he's literally waiting for the SMG-12 though. It feels like it. He's not roaming. He's not doing anything special. It looks like he's just doing it for the gun. Oh, and they are going to go below as well as Buck. This is a very powerful play. Like I said, this is a very strategic map, and they're just trying to hold off time as they can, and that is their Grim gone before all the Bs can even be deployed. I don't even think he got one B down. That is not good, and that's a 5v3. 5v3 to L... Oh my goodness. Blackbeard's upside down rappel is absolutely crazy.
There's a 3v5. Blackbeard, Striker, and Ying. There's a C4 gone. Taking half of David Speckham's health. Dropped off the balcony.
Trying to one-tap the Ying and it backfires.
The Ying just non-stop shooting with that gun. Puts a can, throws the smoke through the drone hole, through the exact same vert where she just got a pick. David Speckham's on the rappel.
Gonna
Does not know one to close solar stairs.
Pops in and dies off it. It's a 4v1. Solar rappel as well.
Rappel.
This is not gonna end well.
One's prone underneath the window and he runs out of the bottom door and gets the frag.
That was game over. That was game over. That was game over for him. He could do nothing for that.
4-4 on potentially the last map of the night.
Okay, let's see what ops we're going to pick from Master Bedroom here. So we have a Warden and a Zami, Legion, Frost and Mute. Not a bad setup, to be fair. No mirror. Maybe they're not feeling it. Maybe they're not feeling the mirror tech anymore. North is switching from Blackbeard to Capital. Capital is a very useful op as well. 2 smokes, very good gun. Claymores. 2 fires. Like, this guy's got everything. He's a free speeds. Like, what else could you want more? Capital is a very good player to push people out of positions. Especially Piano. If you got that Frost and Piano, you can push her out pretty easily. Two shotguns on the team. 2 primary shotguns on the team. And he's going for the IV shield instead of the Piano shields. Interesting shield choice. Mute jammer on it is always a good idea. Cannot be letting anything get to that. And Hulu spent a whole mag on a barricade down and takes 20 bullets to destroy. Interesting. He just ran right across. He has just ran right across. Northie trying to get a pixel off. He's gonna smoke it and fire it. They're gonna act off it though. He really needs to act off of this. He has nothing on his hop in. He can hop in nice and easy here. His whole side is clear. He's only got to worry about glass double. On that Piano double and the head holes is where the danger can be at. And I don't know why they done that, but they did. Northfade pushing far into sight, and it doesn't work.
Kyron takes the pick and gets into the
Kyron's
refrag.
just pinched. He's just pinched there, isn't he? They're both hugging each other. Oh my goodness, they're gonna get this plant down easily. No C4. Nearly gets the planter. Leech is trying to push up. Sees the barrel.
Takes one down.
Perfect.
Rotates.
No,
One's
one
gonna be tucked
is
in the
still
corner.
in office. So we're in office and K9 here. Sees the Legion. Kills the Legion.
Takes
And
the
the mute
office guy
downs.
down.
Last person is in meds. He has no time to kill and defuse. He needs to kill him now and defuse. And that is round over. Minions will take this round to take the 5-4. Minions need 2 more rounds to keep it going. 4 people on 7 kills on their team. Northie going 3-7. Let's see where we're going to be going. We are going to be going Master again. Are we going to drop the mirror again? I feel like they play better when they have the mirror. They're going to bring a Doc. And a Thorn? Is this the first time we have seen a Thorn today? Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Like, where is he going to place the Thorn drops? He's already placed one. And it looks like they're having a bit of fun mid-game, I guess. Maybe he's just a bit... I think he got random pick Thorn. Which might be a bit unfortunate. He sees a drone, doesn't get it, going to chase it, and can't find it. I mean, I feel like Thorn isn't the best operator. She can be used well, but you have to use more than one trap. Which really sucks, in my opinion. Gonna place the shield on Piano. Very good. Very good. Northvid's gonna go for the exact same thing he done last round here. Going upside down repel. What is this angle into muds? Really gonna try and get this off, and that is a very good charge. Does he get it off? He does not. The mute jammer cuts it off. Do they know about Unsert in this corner pocket here yet? Possibly not. They possibly do not know about Unsert here. And this is a very powerful position. This is actually insane. If they miss-drone this, they will both probably die to this. They are in a 5v3, however, so they might be getting greedy here. They might drone this and try hop in. Ace is droning on the wrong side. Ace is droning way far away from him here. He is looking for that split to see if he can hop in, though. Doesn't know if he's safe yet. Doesn't feel safe. Oh, they know about him in library, I believe. Yes, they do. They have diffuser in library as well, though. 4v3, they're all gonna come off his side and try pinch it, and Striker gets that frag. But they do need to retrieve the diffuser like they have done. Doc on a very good angle here with a very good gun. 2 stims left as well. That's 200 extra health plus. Mute rotating to IV. Does not see the drone on master bed. Can pop that Goyle in about 10 seconds time. Does someone fall off the roof? How is he getting rezzed? Kyron gets a frag here. 1 stim left. 22 seconds left in a 3v2. They're going to push K9 and Piano double, but can they do it? Can they get this bomb down? That's back down to a 2v2. No one covering Planter. Last is K9 door. All they have to do is play time. All they have to do is play time here and they win.
Oh my god.
And Kyron gets
insane.
Kyron is just clutched up for the team to bring it back to 5-5. LDL might win this map right now because of Kyron off after that round. That is insane. Kyron has been insane this whole day. I'm telling you. He actually has. He's been a clutch factor. They're going back to kitchen. They're bringing a Vigil again. Do you have a Mirror and a Zami with a mute? This is a good pair up here. Very good pair up here. And Frost is just trying to look for drones early on, which is a very good idea, to be fair. Nearly gets 2. Kyron placing a mirror down already to look into dining. It's a very good mirror. If you can keep West Main and Solar Stairs and Trophy, this is the mirror to play. Because they will try get this dining breach open eventually. And it looks like Striker didn't bring anything. So it looks like they're just going for gunfights. They have no hard breaches. They have nothing. They're just going to take map control, gunfights. Looks like North is going to try walk up West Main here. Is he going to get a double up? Buck will play behind him, so he can help with his flank as well. But is it going to be enough? Is it going to be enough to secure them this round? Buck is drone in as well. He needs to set up his drone somewhere because they both cannot be on drones at the same time. Now, Unsert is playing in a pretty decent position here. He should go unknown. They shouldn't know where he is because of this mute jammer. He's in his video scanner. And he's making no sound cues. He just got droned though. He just got droned though. There's Grimby's. He's in a mute jammer and he is vigil. So this isn't very handy. He can drop down off that sound cue. And he gets shot from the front. That was insane from Buck. Oh my goodness, the teamwork there was absolutely phenomenal. That was absolutely brilliant. He knows he's on his cam. Walker down solar. Northey walks into the C4. There is no way. They have finally got a body back. They have nothing for Vert though. They are severely scared. Hatch is open. Kyron getting yet another frag on Speckham.
Kyron showing to be the man of the game.
Kyron is being the man of the match by the looks of it.
16-6 on 5-5 overtime.
It is a 3-3 split. 40 seconds left. We know this can turn around.
Oh, that's the touch on down. He heard the one on Vert. Gonna swing him.
Goes to the pre-fire. He's not gonna have a whole lot of mags left. He's gonna have about 2 mags left here. They're trying to make the play with the map control player. Accidentally pops the mirror.
Oh, guy. Oh!
No
Kyron
way!
With a dirty pre-fire. Pre-fire wallbang, 10 seconds and a 1v3.
What a kill by Shay!
1v2.
Can't do anything off of 4 seconds.
Kyron getting aggressive. And
Kyron with the 4K! Kyron with the 4K!
18-6 from a beat Kyron. Absolute insane player.
That was insane. Kyron is nearly dropping 20 before the other team is dropping doubles. Now that is just insane to me. That is just insane to me. And this could be the game decider, boys. Literally, if defenders win, they take home the title. They have 3-0'd the favourites if they win this round. And
that is a big upset.
It is. Thing is, they have got an amazing site to play in. They have Bar. However, I like the Castle. I like the Mute. I like the Goyle. I even like the Legion. But for me, my or Jaeger has to float in there.
Yeah.
They have to protect this. They have to protect this mirror somehow. They cannot just rely on a Mute Jammer. They could bring an Ash. They could bring a Twitch, they could bring whatever. You got to worry about multiple things without a Wamai or an ADS on you. It is hard. Especially if that ace takes it. That ace can just lob it and he can get the mirror instantly. If they're playing that Mez one, that is. They will be playing the Mez one. Yeah, here we go. Castle castling off K9 window. K9 door, barricading off backside, and it looks like they're trying to go for a drone hole kill here. Trying to bait him with the Claymore, that's quite smart actually. Northey tried to bait him with the Claymore. Goyle trying to get a cheeky kill here. Kyron's going for a little cheeky kill here, and I like it. Doesn't seem that anyone's going to come to him, though. There is 2 minutes left on the clock. Maybe he goes back and helps someone else because he's leaving it in a 5v4. Mesmer is gone as well. The Mesmer has been gone, and that is Shay picked off by Madaraya.
There goes the home. Shay
and there's Speckham.
David Speckham.
And there goes Harvey.
Taking a frag back on the Castle.
They're body down, but they need to win this round. Body down, and they need to win this round to continue. This is for OT.
And top floor.
They have 1:20 seconds left. Defenders are going to be playing quite passive here. Maybe holding their grounds. They want to win this. They need to make a play somehow. Northey going for the smoke.
One smoke down.
He's going to bait the jump
Only one smoke left. Goyle getting very aggressive on library double on this ace.
It's a 4v1! It's a 4v1!
Oh my god.
LDL for the win. LDL.
Northey. Claymore, he died to the
It's a
Claymore. It's a
1v3.
3v1.
It's a 1v2.
Oh my god.
45 seconds left.
Do it for his team.
This is winnable. This is so winnable.
He's not going to do it for his team. 2 C4s is not smokes the mirror off. Still 35 seconds left. He's going to look for a jump in there. He has to.
There goes LDL winning the title of Phantom League.
My.
Well played.
God.
Well played. Look at this scoreboard, boys. They 3-0'd the favourites. They absolutely hammered them. I don't even know what to say. Every game was crazy. Every game had me on my toes, and I can tell you that. I can tell you that much. I did not know who was going to take every round. Northey nearly came in clutch on that last round as well. That is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Well done to every single one in the lobby. There goes their team leaving. Well done. That is absolutely insane. That is absolutely insane. I cannot believe what I've just witnessed. That is absolutely... I actually have no words. Well done to LDL. Minions put up a good fight, but it was not good enough. At the end of the day, they lost 3 maps in a row, which is really crucial. You could not be losing 3 maps in a row in a best of 5. They had their chances to come back. What do you think about it, Lux? Because...
That was absolutely insane.
3-0
really
with
the
was.
Favourites in the final.
Yeah.
He's got to put a statement out there. It just has to.
It has. LDL are a good team. A very good team.
Very good team.
They have just 3-0'd in the finals, which to me is a massive statement, and that is just amazing. That is absolutely amazing.
They are going to be so happy with themselves.
I would be happy with myself as well. Beating a very good team 3-0 in a best of 5 finals is actually insane. It was such close games, so many well played, so many comebacks. LDL looked like they were losing the first map right off the bat. Right off the bat, they looked like they were losing layer. Chalet, they just played absolutely insane. It was way too close. It was way too close. I would be happy if everyone's performance. Maybe Minions could have played better to put up more of a fight. But at the end of the day, everyone did their part. Everyone played absolutely amazing.
Yep.
I wanted to see more. I really wanted to see more. I don't know about you.
100%.
I really wanted to see more.
100%.
Like, there were some good plays, very good teams, good maps, good strats. Everything was well-rounded. Just...
Definitely.
It depends on the day, doesn't it? It just depends on the day, and that separates the best from the best.
Yep.
And that's why LDL have taken the title home today. Well played to LDL, and well played to Minions. Unfortunately, Minions could not